de Santa Isabel, a place where excellence meets service. Here at USI, we empower our students with knowledge and skills and inspire to make a difference. Begin your journey to excellence and service with us.
What sets us apart? We are trained to offer a practical approach to patient care, delivering globally ready healthcare education. We are immersed in related learning experiences in government and private institutions. With the BUCAL Medical Center serving as a base hospital, it gives us the opportunity to learn from a DOH retained tertiary hospital with highly competent staff and world-class facilities. We serve people with excellence and compassion. That is why we choose a partner with the same mission. Ateneo de Naga University, the only PASCO Level 3.
Good afternoon, Bicolania, and to all our basketball fans who are watching us live via our Facebook page, BUCAL. At ngayon, mga kaibigan, kaabang-abang ating last game. NCF Tigers will go head-to-head against the UNC Greyhounds. Ako po ang makakasama nyo for this afternoon. Kyla Casulia, together with me is my partner,
Jillian Magaja. I will be the commentator for this game. Talagang kaabang-abang ang bakbakang UNC versus NCF, considering that these both teams had their losses last week. So very eager, very determined sila na makuha ang panalo sa araw na ito.
kaabang-abang partner, dahil grabe itong dalawang koponan na ito, talagang rival din ito, katulad ng Ateneo, NCF. Itong UNC and NCF, rival din ito, itong dalawang ito.
Both teams are really cemented their names in this league, kaya madami ang nag-aabang na fans. Kung ano ang mangyayari sa araw na to. Like what I've said earlier, both teams had their taste of losses last week. Kaya medyo the pressure is on for both teams. Itong dalawang koponan na to, for sure, grabe yung naging paghahanda para sa araw na to. And, right, both teams have been in the Division 1 this past few years.
Lagi silang magka-division every season.
So sa elimination round, it is really not surprising that they faced off each other. Now, update lang dito sa ating NCF Tigers. Franco Masi, one of their key players will not be able to play due to his injury that he obtained last game against the USI Falcons. Now, on the other hand naman, ngayon si Taugan will be playing na para sa UNC Greyhounds. So last game against Ateneo, Taugan was not able to play. Kaya medyo hindi natin ma-predict kung ano ang mga mangyayari sa susunod na minuto ng laban ito.
Kaya
Now,
partner, ka-excite ang mangyayari dito sa laban na ito. Oh, we can see Murillo, former player of the NCF Cubs.
right,
And also, Christian.
Fernandez. Yep. Now we have Garcia Gianan from NCF also.
Grabe, ang mga pinasok ni Coach Miggy, yung mga former players.
Now UNC basketball, we have Murillo, Fernandez, Gianan, Garcia, and Legaspi inside the court. Now Gianan nagdadala ng bola para sa Greyhounds. Shots for a jumper, no good. But was quickly recovered by Legaspi. Another jumper, wala pa rin. Turnover to NCF Tigers. No, it was a ball possession pa rin pala ng UNC Greyhounds. Now, Murillo. Foul was called. In the side of NCF Tigers. Now, Murillo will have a 2-point opportunity on the free throw line. So, tatlong former NCF Cubs ang nasa court ngayon.
Yes.
On the side of UNC Greyhounds, we have Gianan, Murillo, and Fernandez. Now, Murillo on his last attempt. No good. That is 1 out of 2 for Murillo. NCF basketball.
Now, NCF basketball, Katamora. Out of bounds. Balik ang ball possession ngayon sa UNC Greyhounds.
That was quick. So, let's see. Man-to-man defense by NCF Tigers. Gianan nagdadala ng bola para sa UNC Greyhounds. Passes to Fernandez. Now Fernandez will try to get inside. What a good shot from Fernandez.
Good on that for Fernandez. Now, Guades to Palahe. And it's a traveling violation.
Now, UNC basketball. Turnover was quick. Very fast-paced ang nangyayari dito para sa UNC Greyhounds. Now, Giana nagdadala ng bola. Heavily guarded by Katamora. Fernandez for a jumper. No good. And that was recovered by Nuwada. NCF basketball.
Now, Guades taking his time, heavily guarded by Murillo. Passes to Palahe. Palahe to Katamora for that 3 points. No good. Now, nakuha pa rin yan. Inuwada. No good on that.
Now, ball possession na ng UNC Greyhounds. Legaspi to Gianan. And ang ganda ng ball rotation ng ating UNC Greyhounds dito. Talagang umiikot ang bola. Now, to hear from the side of UNC Greyhounds, we have our courtside reporter, Amanda. Anong atin dyan?
Maraming salamat, Kyla and Jill, for the first 2 minutes of the quarter. The UNC Greyhounds advanced 3 points against the NCF Tigers. Magandang hapon, Bicolandia. This is the 7th week of BUCAL Season 7. Be the inspiration. Muli niyo akong makakasama sa mainit na aksyon at bakbakan. Dito lamang yan sa sidelines ng University of Nueva Cáceres Greyhounds Seniors Division. And you know, Bicolandia and Bucalistas, last August 23, the UNC Greyhounds wiped the ACC Green Serpents to defeat. But last August 31, they didn't manage to clinch the battle against the blue and gold, the Ateneo Golden Knights. Kaya naman for this week, for our third game sa elimination round, ay pinaghandaan ng UNC Greyhounds ang kanilang laro laban sa home of the champions or the NCF Tigers. And now, Kyla and Jill, for the first quarter, the UNC Greyhounds will execute man-to-man defense laban sa NCF Tigers. And according to John Brian Calvo, jersey number 11, the team captain of the Greyhounds, they were just overwhelmed last week in the physicality of Ateneo Golden Knights. And for this week, they will show a more wise and intelligent game laban sa home of the champions. Kaya titignan natin ngayong hapon kung sino nga ba ang makakakuha ng third game victory. Dito lamang yan sa BUCAL Season 7, Be the Inspiration. This is Amanda reporting. Balik sa inyo, Kyla and Jill. Maraming salamat.
So much, Amanda, for that update on the side of the UNC Greyhounds.
Now, UNC. Ball possession na ng NCF Tigers.
Now, Palahe to Guades. Guades taking his time, looking for his teammate. Guades communicating with Palahe. Back to Guades. Now, Katamora for 3 points. No good.
Ball possession ng Greyhounds ngayon. Fernandez to inbound the ball. Passes to Murillo. Now, to hear from the side of NCF Tigers, we have our courtside reporter, Angel. Anong atin dyan?
Kamusta, Carla and Jill? Good afternoon to you guys, and that especially goes out to all our viewers watching live via our BUCAL Facebook page. This is Angel Bantogtuplan, and I am back as your courtside correspondent all the way from the side of the NCF Tiger to witness the BICO University's Athletic Seniors Division matchup game between the NCF Tigers and UNC Greyhounds. After 2 loss, team captain Katamora quoted that for this matchup game, they will bounce back and roar back stronger, emphasizing their preparedness for their defense, offense, and shooting strike. He added that nagsisimula pa lang ang laban and we will fight back until the end. Hoping to win this game, will they be able to roar their way up to the end? Station only here at BUCAL, Be the Inspiration.
Thank you so much, Angel, for that update on the side of the NCF Tigers.
Now, ball possession na ng NCF Tigers.
Now, Katamora to Palahe. Palahe. Good on that jumper. Medyo ano doon, buwelo.
Now, Greyhounds, Murillo tries to get inside, passes to Ligaspi. Garcia, no good, mapalakas. NCF basketball.
Now, Guades. Still by Gianan.
Greyhounds, ball possession. Murillo nagdadala ng bola para sa Greyhounds. Taking his time. Heavily guarded by Guades. Now, Garcia.
Now, Nuwada nagmamadali for that layup and a block.
Now, Murillo passes to Gianan. Gianan tries for 3. No good. Quickly recovered by Legaspi. Legaspi. No good.
Sayang yon. Now, bola na ng Tigers. Arenzana to Guades. Guades taking his time, communicating with the teammates. Passes to Katamora. Bitin. Sayang.
Gianan to Fernandez. Fernandez tries for a jumper. What a shot from Fernandez. Walang kupas.
Ang ganda ng performance itong si Fernandez. Back-to-back points for him. Now, Arenzana taking his time. Passes to Guades. Guades passes to Catamora for the 3 points. No good.
Ball possession na ng UNC Greyhounds. Now we have Taugan and Batchansala inside. Two of the key players of the Greyhounds. Tingnan natin, what will they be able to contribute? 8-6 in favor of UNC Greyhounds. Batchansala to Taugan. Now Masinas for 2. What a jumper from Masinas.
Maganda po ang pinapakita ng UNC Greyhounds. But now, ball possession ng Tigers. Arenzana, a block coming from Taugan.
Ang gandang tapal ni Taugan kay Arenzana. Let's see.
Napasigaw siya doon.
Right. Okay. So, technical foul was called for Taugan on that incident. So, Kevin, 1 point for Arenzana, or he was able to get a basket for that free throw. Now, ball possession ng NCF Tigers. Guades. Now Nuwada tries for 3. Quickly recovered by Palahe. A basket plus 1 foul for Joseph Palahe.
Nakahabol itong si Joseph Palahe. And now, substitution, Borromeo, papalit.
So that was Fernandez for that foul.
Good on that, coming from Palahe.
Pado in for the Greyhounds. And Sukido. Now, Batchansela nagdadala ng bola para sa UNC. Heavily guarded by Ron Mark Borromeo. To Masinas. Masinas. Sukido will try. Batchansela, ang ganda ng depensang pinapakita dito ng NCF Tigers. Taugan. And what a shot from Kevin Taugan. He will have a 1-point opportunity on the free throw line. Deadlock. It was actually 12-10. JV Labandero in for the Tigers and Ram Cervantes. We only have 2 minutes and 55 seconds in the clock para sa first quarter. 2-point lead para sa UNC Greyhounds. Now Taugan will take his 1-point opportunity on the free throw line. Another point added for Taugan.
That's good for Kevin Taugan. Now Balane. Pass to Labandero, back to Balane. Now Realo to Borromeo. And that's good. Napakagandang 3 points yun coming from Borromeo. Nakabawi.
Deadlock 13. Batchansela nagdadala ng bola para sa UNC Greyhounds. Masinas tries for a jumper. No good. Turnover sa NCF Tigers.
NCF basketball now. Labandero to inbound. Realo to Balane. Balane taking its time. Passes to Cervantes. Back to Realo. Realo naghahanap ng mapapasahan. Realo heavily guarded here. But it's a traveling violation.
Deadlock 13 pa rin para sa dalawang koponan. We only have 2 minutes and 6 seconds left on the first quarter. We have UNC Greyhound ball possession. Batchansela Dadala ng bola. Taugan will try to get inside. Passes to Sukido. Now, ang ganda ng depensa dito ng NCF. Masina is jumper. That's a 2-point shot from Masinas and a free throw opportunity. Foul was called for Andre Balane. Now, 15-13. Masinas on the free throw line.
Makikita natin na handang-handa dito ang UNC Greyhounds dahil both offense and defense talagang maganda ang kanilang pinapakita. But on the other hand, itong NCF Tigers, makikita mo na determinadong makuha ang kanilang unang panalo. And of course, they're really good on their offense and defense. Now, Balane communicating with Rialo. Rialo for that long three. No good. Rebounded by Borromeo. Borromeo, block.
But Chancela, napalakas yung pasa. But it was recovered by Masinas. Now, steal by Cervantes.
Rialo. Now,
UNC Greyhound ball possession. But Chancela is heavily guarded by Borromeo. Now tries to look for his teammate. Kung sino ang pwedeng pasahan. Now Masinas to Taugan. Taugan passes to Sukido. To but Chancela tries for three. No good.
Natawagan ng foul. Itong koponan ng NCF Tigers. And the NCF Tigers is now on the penalty situation.
Well, they really have to minimize their fouls to get the momentum here. We only have 45 seconds left on the clock. Tingnan natin kung maihahabol ba ng Tigers or makukuha ng UNC Greyhounds ang kalamangan sa unang quarter. We have Masinas on the free throw line for his last attempt. 17-13 in favor of Greyhounds. Now, ball possession na ng NCF Tigers.
Now, NCF basketball, Ram Cervantes passes to Labandero and now Rialo. Sayang niluwa. Rebounded here. And a good shot coming from Borromeo.
Now, but Chancela tries to get inside. What a good shot from Batchancela that make the lead 4 points for the UNC Greyhounds. Now, Pado to Batchancela. And that's it. 19-15 in favor of UNC Greyhounds. Magbabalik po kami. Dito lamang yan sa BUCAL Season 7. Be the inspiration.
And now, back to the ball game. We are now in our second quarter, 15-19. Lamang ng 4 na puntos ang UNC Greyhounds.
What will be the adjustments of the Tigers para mahabol ang kalamangan? And ano nga ba ang magiging gameplay execution ng mga players ng UNC Greyhounds para ma-maintain ang kalamangan naman. So, backcourt violation for Pado of UNC Greyhounds. Ball possession na ng NCF Tigers.
Now, NCF basketball. Now, Guades to inbound. Guades to Ram Cervantes. Cervantes passes to Borromeo. Back to Guades. Now, Balane for that long three. That's good. Coming from Balane.
Now, ball possession ng UNC Greyhounds. Ano ba ang magiging sagot ng Greyhounds sa 3-point shoot ni Balane now? Medyo bitin yung pagkakabitaw ni Sukido sa 3-point shot na yon. NCF ball possession. Guades to inbound the ball. Balane to Cervantes. Now, Borromeo. They're really taking their time here. Guades for a jumper. What a shot from Guades. That is additional 2 points for Tigers. Now, UNC Greyhounds, ball possession. But Chancela nagdadala ng bola. Heavily guarded by Guades. Taking his time. Offensive foul was called for UNC. Turnover para sa NCF Tigers.
Now, ball possession na ng NCF Tigers. We will see kung ano ang kanilang strategy para makuha ang momentum for the second quarter of this game. Now, Borromeo to inbound. Guades to Balane. Balane communicating with his teammates. Passes to Rob Cervantes. Now, to here's an update on the side of the NCF Tigers. We have here our courtside reporter, Angel. Angel, anong balita dyan?
Kyla, Gerald, we are kicking off for the second quarter of the game, and the Tigers are showing resilience despite the tough defense that they faced during the first quarter of the game. They are working hard to hardening and strengthening their backline, fighting to close this gap and preventing the Greyhounds from finding easy openings. Although their shooting has been a bit off the mark, the Tigers are remaining determined, staying focused, and pushing to turn things around. And this game is far from over, so stay tuned only here at BUCAL. Be the inspiration.
Angel for that update on the side of the NCF Tigers. Now, ball possession na ng UNC Greyhounds.
Now, we have Valera and Cado inside the court for the UNC Greyhounds. Ball possession. Masinas. Traveling violation for Masinas.
And it's a traveling violation.
Now, to hear from the side of the Greyhounds, we have our courtside reporter, Amanda. Anong atin dyan?
Maraming salamat, Kyla and Jill. First 3 points and kept the momentum going. The ball is well executed in the first quarter, and after catching all the ball opportunities, the UNC Greyhounds quickly switched to their 1-2 defense against the NCF Tigers. And now they are performing the 1-2 zone defense laban sa NCF Tigers to secure their guards against the ball possession of the NCF Tigers. According to Coach Miggy from the last huddle, he won the defense showed in the first quarter. So let's witness the grit and determination of the UNC Greyhounds on how they're going to maintain their momentum for the second quarter. And of course, kanina, very eager to bounce back ang UNC Greyhounds from the last week's defeat. Yan ang nakikita ko mula dito sa sidelines ng University of Nueva Cáceres. Kaya naabangan pa natin ang malulupit na performance ng UNC Greyhounds sa loob ng hardcourt. Yan lang mga updates mula dito. Balik sa inyo, Jill and Kyla.
Right, Amanda. Now a timeout was called. Here, deadlock 21 all. We only have 6 minutes and 55 seconds left of the clock on the second quarter of this game.
Dikit na dikit ang laban, partner, and we can see the both team eager na eager sila na makuha ang panalo because pag nakuha ito pa partner ng NCF Tigers, magkakaroon na sila ng unang panalo for this season at pag nakuha naman ito ng UNC Greyhounds, ito na ang kanilang pangalawang panalo for this season kaya kaabang-abang ang mga kaganapan dito sa loob.
Anyway, basketball is basketball. Every game is to beat now. Let's see. Hindi natin kasi mapipredict talaga kung ano pa ang mga mangyayari sa susunod na minuto ng laban na to before the first half ends. Both teams is really having their offense and defense strengthen. So now back to the ball game. We have Valera, Cado, Fernandez, Garcia, and Masinas inside the court for the UNC Greyhounds.
Now NCF basketball. Guades heavily guarded here. Passes to Nawada. Nawada heavily guarded here for the jumper and it's a block.
Cado to Valera for a fast break. Sayang.
Passes to Labandero and now Nawada to Guades. Guades communicating with his teammates. Naghahanap ng mapapasahan. Andyan si Lavandero. Lavandero to Nawada. Nawada taking his time. Arenzana. Now Lavandero for that lottery. No good. In a shot clock violation.
Now ball possession ng UNC Greyhounds. Valera passes to Fernandez. Masinas taking his time. Tries to get inside. Tries for a jumper. Yes, naman. Napakagandang tira from Masinas. Now ball possession na ng NCF Tigers.
Now, Lavandero to Borromeo. Borromeo heavily guarded here. And John C. Guades. What a long three for Nawada. That's good.
Now, ball possession ng UNC Greyhounds. Fernandez. Heavily guarded by Nawada. Ball possession pa rin ng UNC Greyhounds. Foul was called for James Nawada.
Now, Valera heavily guarded here by Guades. Passes to Christian Fernandez. Christian Fernandez naghahanap ng mapapasan. Heavily guarded here and a steal coming from Nawada. Too strong, but the ball is still on the side of the NCF Tigers. Now, Guades to inbound. Arenzana. That's good.
Paunti-unti nang lumalaki ang kalamangan nitong ating NCF Tigers. What will be the answer of UNC Greyhounds? Ball possession. Oportunidad para sa UNC Greyhound para makakuha ng basket. Loose ball. NCF Tigers ball possession.
And that's good. Coming from Guadis. Easy 2 points dito sa koponan ng NCF
Ball
Tigers.
possession na ng UNC Greyhounds. Valera for a jumper. Ang ganda.
Palitan lang.
Ang ganda ng pagkakabitaw ni Valera doon. Ang smooth.
Now, Arenzana. Heavily guarded by jersey number 34. Passes to Borromeo. Borromeo taking his time. Now, Palahe. At magkakaroon ng free throw opportunity. Itong si Palahe. Now, Joseph Palahe on the free throw line.
Ang ganda ng pinapakita dito ni Palahe. Now,
And that's good. 2 out of 2 for Joseph Palahe of the NCF Tigers.
pasalamatan naman natin ang ating mga sponsors. For BUCAL Season 7, we have HJP Pawn Shop, Ngo & Sons, Elise Sportswear, and Honorable Nathaniel Odocado. Maraming salamat po sa pagsuporta sa BUCAL Season 7. And that was a 3-point from UNC Greyhounds. Now, ball possession na ng NCF Tigers.
Now, Arenzana heavily guarded here. Arenzana looking for his teammate. Passes to Borromeo. Borromeo for that layup, and no good.
That was rebounded by Kevin Taugan. Taugan recovered by Garcia. That is another 2-point for Garcia. Deadlock 30, 2 minutes and 56 seconds left on the clock for the remaining of first half.
Now, Borromeo for that long three, rebounded by Arenzana. Arenzana to Nuwada for that long three again, and no good. Sunod-sunod na offensive rebound ng NCF Tigers. And that's good for Borromeo.
Medyo nagiba yung defense doon ng UNC. Now, UNC basketball. Nabitawan ni Fernandez ang bola. Now, Ronmark Borromeo nagmamadali.
Grabe yun! Borromeo is very consistent since the first quarter of this game. And he is really contributing to the side of the NCF Tigers.
Now, what is happening?
And
I
we will
think
have
there's
a
a review dito. So, Kevin Taugan is really working hard for the UNC Greyhounds here. The help of Valera and Garcia. Now, 32-30, 2-point lead para sa ating NCF Tigers. We only have 2 minutes and 11 seconds remaining on the clock for the first half.
And we can see here that Borromeo is very eager to get their first ever win for the season. Kitang-kita mo, hindi lang sa depensa, pero pati na rin sa opensa. Talagang bigay, buhos lahat for this guy.
And we can see the improvements of this player from the previous season still now. Talagang malaki-laki ang nagiging contribution dito ni Borromeo para sa ating NCF Tigers. Now he will have a 1-point opportunity on the line. Is it 1 point? No, 2-point opportunity on the line.
Yes. Let's see if madadagdagan ang puntos itong NCF Tigers. But no good on that.
Now ball possession na ng UNC Greyhounds. Dianan passes to Taugan. Taugan! What a fast break from Kevin Taugan. Deadlock.
Now,
34.
Nuwada for that layup. No good. Rebounded here. Pero bola na ito ng UNC Greyhounds.
Now, ball possession ng UNC Greyhounds. Fernandez to inbound the ball. Passes to Valera. Valera itatawid ang bola para sa UNC Greyhounds. 34 to 32. 1 minute and 37 seconds remaining on the clock. Taugan tries for a jumper, natapal. Lorenzana now. Ron Mark Borromeo.
Nagmamadali, passes for Balane, and that's good for that assist. Ang gandang communication ng partner.
Now, natapal naman ni Nuwada etong si Patino. Now, Patino will have a 2-point opportunity on the free throw line. We only have 1 minute and 18 seconds remaining of the first half of this game. Sino kaya ang makakakuha ng kalamangan bago matapos ang first half ng larong to? Now, Patino on his last attempt. And that is 1 out of 2 for Patino. Quickly recovered by Gyanan. Bola pa rin ang UNC Greyhounds. Jumper for Fernandez. Short now. NCF ball possession.
Palahe. Spin move, no good. Nakuha pa rin yan. At what a steal coming from Nuwada to Arenzana. Sunod-sunod na offensive rebound. That's good. Coming from Katamora.
Ang gandang communication sa ilalim. Laging may nakabang and they were able to get the basket now. UNC Greyhounds ball possession. Gyanan was heavily guarded by William Arenzana. Foul was called for Arenzana here. .33 seconds remaining of the clock para sa first half ng larong to. Ball possession ng UNC Greyhounds. Taugan will inbound the ball. Passes to Patino. What a steal from Arenzana.
Arenzana nagmamadali for the last 28 seconds. But a steal from Valera.
Now Valera nagmamadali para sa UNC. Foul was called for James Nuwada. So, 19.91 seconds left of the clock. That is a third personal foul for James Nuwada. Now we have Gyanan on the free throw line for his 2-point opportunity. First attempt, no good. Now on his last attempt, Gyanan. And sayang, that is a wasted opportunity for Gyanan. Anyway, ball possession na ng NCF Tigers.
Now, NCF basketball, Nuwada taking his time. Heavily guarded here. Looking for his teammate. Naghanap ng mapapasahan. And a shot clock violation. I mean, that's the end of our second quarter. Magbabalik po kami para sa ating second half, our third and fourth quarter.
Accredited nursing program in BUCAL. We are equipped with skill-specific competencies for each year level that serve as a good foundation and a springboard to the next level. produced the first top 1 nursing licensure examination top-notcher in the BUCAL region on its 6th year and producing top-notchers since then. In partnership with the local government unit of Milaor, the students impart health teaching sessions and other activities beneficial to the community of barangays Flor-de-Lis and Balagbag as part of their community exposure and formation. Ateneo College of Nursing underscores global readiness by partnering with institutions such as Chunhei College of Health Sciences, developing academic and educational cooperation, run by faculty members with specializations and skill proficiency. Academic excellence is guaranteed in synergy with immersive facilities and advanced classroom instruction. Ateneo College of Nursing, holistic education in action. We choose to be Ignatian nurses.
Welcome to Naga College Foundation, College of Business and Management, where your future in the business world begins. We offer a variety of programs tailored to equip students with knowledge, practical skills, and experience to prepare them for the challenges of the global marketplace. Our dedicated faculty members are industry experts and are committed to hone future entrepreneurs, marketing professionals, and business leaders. Begin your quest towards a successful career in business at NCF College of Business and Management. Enroll now and be a certified business-minded tiger.
When it comes to safety and security, we got you covered.
Because here at the University of Nueva Cáceres, College of Criminal Justice Education,
from the crime scene to the court,
to protecting and saving lives.
in times
Back to the ball game. We are now in our third quarter, our second half. But before that, we will have our halftime analysis. NCF 38, UNC 33. For the field goals, NCF 15 out of 38. And for the UNC, 13 out of 32. For the defensive rebounds, 11 for the NCF, 7 for the UNC. Para naman sa assist, 7 for the NCF and 6 for the UNC. for their turnovers. Madami-dami. But, parehas na po pala ang turnovers na nakomit ng dalawang team. For the NCF, 15, and for the UNC, 14. And for the second chance points, 17 for the NCF and 12 for the UNC Greyhounds. Let's see kung anong mangyayari for the second half sa labanan ng UNC Greyhounds and NCF Tigers.
Now, shout out muna natin ang mga nanonood live. Maraming salamat po sa pagsuporta sa BUCAL Season 7. We have Sam Tresvalles, Trisha May Ojamar, Mabeth J. Joara, J.R. Moneda, Angelo Otor, Vince Rovic Prado, and of course, our resident courtside reporter, Chen Shaira Nicolas. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsuporta. Now, back to the ball game. Ball possession ng NCF Tigers.
Now, NCF Tigers, Juarez, heavily guarded here by jersey number 27, Taugan. Passes to Palahe. Palahe looking for his teammate. Nandyan si Arenzana. No good on that. And rebounded pa rin yan ni Arenzana. And now, para makingi tayo ng update on the side of the UNC Greyhounds, let's call our courtside reporter, Amanda. Amanda, anong update dyan?
Thank you so much, Kyle and Jill. This is the second half of the game for our last game this afternoon. The UNC Greyhounds consistently showing a strong 1-2 zone defense against the NCF Tigers. And the last 3 minutes of the second quarter will witness jersey number 9 pointed 3 and jersey number 77 that made their score closed and locked in during the second quarter. Execute backs out, do proper screen, and drive the ball to convert the points. Those are the actions that the UNC Greyhounds should perform inside the hardcourt so they can maintain the momentum inside. Coach Miggy told the players that the strategy is effective if it is well executed. They will also give a harder defense and guard to Mase and Arenzana of the NCF Tigers so they can delay the performance of these key players of the NCF Tigers. Yan lang mga updates mula dito. Balik sa inyo, Kyle and Jill. Maraming salamat.
Thank you so much, Amanda, for that update on the side of the UNC Greyhounds. And now, ball possession na ng NCF Tigers, but it's a traveling violation.
Now, ball possession ng UNC Greyhounds. Kevin Taugan to inbound the ball. Napakagandang performance from Kevin Taugan. Now, to hear from the side of NCF Tigers, we have our courtside reporter, Angel. Anong atin dyan?
Kyle and Jill, as we enter the third quarter of the game, the Tigers are demonstrating a renewed sense of momentum. Following a period of struggling with their shooting accuracy, they are now responding more effectively and showing increased resilience. During the recent timeout, Coach Brian emphasized the importance of identifying open spaces on the court to counterattack the Greyhounds' trapping defense. Dylan Kaya, the team appears to be focused and prepared to implement these strategies and adjustments moving forward. That's my current update. Back to the panel.
Thank you so much, Angel, for that update on the side of the NCF Tigers. And still, Turnover ngayon. Borromeo communicating with his teammate. Andyan si Balane. Balane to Borromeo for the jumper. No good. Ganda. Mahabol itong ating UNC Greyhounds. Katamora for that long three. No good. Andyan si Arensana. And the timeout was called dito sa koponan ng NCF Tigers. Let's see kung ano ang kanilang mapag-uusapan sa huddle para magtuloy-tuloy ang kanilang momentum.
Napakagandang performance from Kevin Taugan. Well, I'm not surprised. With the help of their point guard, but Chancela, they were able to lower down the lead of the NCF Tigers.
Indeed,
Now we only
partner.
have 5 minutes and 42 seconds left on the clock for the third quarter. 5-point lead para sa Tigers, but I can see that UNC Greyhounds is slowly catching up on the scores.
At mababa pa ang ating oras, partner.
Exactly. So we can't really predict kung ano pa ang mga mangyayari dito. Anyway,
But before that, pasalamatan muna natin ang ating mga sponsors. So we have here HAP Pawn Shop, Ngoyen Sons, 3GX Solutions, Elise Sportswear, Honorable Nathaniel Odocado, and of course our media team, our NXT supports. Thank you so much for your service. Now back to the ball game.
we have Legazpi, Batchancela, Gyanan, Masinas, and Taugan for the UNC Greyhounds here inside the court.
Now, Wades to Katamora. Andyan si Asay. But still coming from Taugan.
Now, ball possession ng UNC Greyhounds. Taugan to inbound the ball to Batchancela. Batchancela itatawid ang bola for the UNC Greyhounds. To Masinas. Legazpi heavily guarded by Asay. Legazpi will try to get inside. Masinas quickly recovered by Taugan. Now Gyanan for a jumper. No good.
Andyan si Asay. Asay heavily guarded here. Now Guades taking his time. Communicating with his teammates. Kahanap ng mapapasahan. Andyan si Borromeo. Borromeo to Katamora. To Asay. Asay for the jumper. No good.
Now Batchancela quickly passes to Taugan. Napalakas ang pagkakapasa. That is out of bounds. Turnover para sa NCF Tigers.
Too strong para dito sa koponan ng UNC Greyhounds. Now, grabe po ang nangyayari dito, palitan ng mga puntos. On the both side, they are eager to really get this win for this afternoon. Now Guades. Guades to Borromeo. Guades to Lavandero for that long three. That's good. Now UNC basketball. But Chancela taking its time. Heavily guarded here by Guades. But it's a foul. A whistle was called dito sa koponan ng NCF Tigers. 4 minutes and 2 seconds remaining on our shot clock. And the whistle was called. Foul. Dito si Taugan. Now NCF basketball, Guades taking his time, communicating with his teammate. Andyan si Rialo, back to Borromeo, and now Asay, heavily guarded here. Borromeo for that long three, but it's a foul. (47-39) lamang po dito ng 8 puntos ang NCF Tigers. 3 minutes and 34 seconds remaining on our time. Batiyan muna natin ang ating mga team bahay. We have here Angela Autor, Vince Ruvic Prado, Zonel Ira Lumitaw, and Jade Kirby Sapo. We also have here Kit Peñaflor. Thank you so much for watching and supporting BUCAL Season 7.
Now, we're having a review here. We have Fernandez, Legaspi, Masinas, Taugan, and Batchansela on the court for the UNC Greyhounds. 47-39 in favor of NCF Tigers. We only have 3 minutes and 34 seconds left on the clock for the third quarter. So, let's see kung ano nga ba ang magiging final decision ng referees sa tawag na yon. The UNC Greyhounds is already on an emergency situation, considering na 11 na ang kalamangan netong ating NCF Tigers. But for sure, they will be able to bounce back. Meron pa tayong 3 minutes and 34 seconds left on the clock. Now, Batchansela on the free throw line. And, ayan. Last attempt. His first attempt was good. And that is 2 out of 2 for Adrian Batchansela of UNC Greyhounds.
Now substitution. We have here Valera Calo for the UNC Greyhounds.
Now, si Valera, heavily guarded by Guades. Natapal ni Lavandero.
And still, now Guades nagmamadali. Diyan si Lavandero. Back to Guades, heavily guarded by Valera. Valera. To Rialo for that spin move. Passes to Lavandero for the jumper. No good. The ball possession will go on the side of the UNC Greyhounds.
Okay. So, I think, right, foul was called. And Masinas will have his 2-point opportunity on the free throw line for UNC Greyhounds. 50-41, 3 minutes and 4 seconds left in the third quarter in favor of NCF Tigers. Now Masinas for his last attempt. And that is 2 out of 2 for Masinas.
Now NCF basketball. Rialo taking his time, passes to Borromeo for that reverse shot. That's good.
Ano ang magiging sagot ng UNC Greyhounds? Fernandez nagmamadali. He was heavily guarded by 3 big man of NCF Tigers. Now, ball possession pa rin ng UNC Greyhounds. Fernandez to inbound the ball. Now, tries to get in shot in a jumper. No good.
Now UNC basketball. NCF for that long three. Niluwa, sayang.
Now, Patino to Valera. Calo will try to get inside for a 2. No good. Now turnover sa NCF Tigers.
Turnover. Now NCF basketball. Rialo heavily guarded by Valera. Andyan si Borromeo. Back to Guades. Guades communicating with his teammate. Lavandero for that long three. No good. But nakuha pa rin yun ni Borromeo. For a shot.
1 minute and 46 seconds remaining for this third quarter. 54-42. Kalamangan ng NCF Tigers. Now, I think Coach Miggy will do some tweaks on their strategy for them to catch up on the scores. Mahaba-haba pa ang laro, but every second counts here. So, they really need to work harder para mahabol ang kalamangan ng Tigers. And I can see naman that the UNC Greyhounds players has been doing so much since the first quarter.
Yes, indeed, partner. Dito nga napatawag ng timeout si Coach Miggy dahil lumamang na ng 12 points itong NCF Tigers. They will need to do something para makabawi at makahabol for the last 1 minute and 46 seconds of our third quarter. Now, back to the ball game.
Ball possession ng ating UNC Greyhounds. Now, Fernandez to inbound the ball. Passes to Valera. Itatawid ang bola para sa UNC Greyhounds. Guarded by Guades to Fernandez. Now Fernandez will tries to get inside. Tries for a jumper. No good.
Bounded here by Guades. Guades passes to Palahe. Palahe taking his time. Back to Guades. Guades nagmamadali for that layup and no good.
Ball possession na ng UNC Greyhounds.
Now Valera.
Calo. Nagdadala ng bola. Passes to Valera. Valera taking his time. Looking for his teammates. Napakagandang depensa from NCF Tigers.
Nakuha ulit ni Guades. Guades.
Valera for a steal. For a 3-point shot. No good.
Now NCF basketball. Rialo. Pinapababa ang kanyang mga teammates. Kailangan may nakaabang. Doon. Now, NCF basketball substitution. Balani will go in on the side of the NCF Tigers. Let's see kung ano ang kanyang magiging contribution sa laban na to. And a steal coming from
What a
Masinas.
steal from Masinas. Masinas for 2. What a shot from Masinas.
$18 seconds remaining. Rialo heavily guarded here. Passes to Balane for that long three. but no good.
Now, ball possession, Murillo for the UNC Greyhounds. Steal by Realo.
Realo for that layup and a block. Lapandero, no good.
And that's it. Third quarter has been concluded. 54-44, 10-point lead para sa NCF Tigers. We will be back after a short break. Dito lamang yan sa BUCAL Season 7. Be the inspiration.
Back to the ball game. We are now in our last and final quarter. 54-44 in favor of the NCF Tigers. Let's see kung ano gagawing pagbawi ng UNC Greyhounds dito sa huling quarter. Bakbakan na ito. Now, ball possession will go on the side of the UNC Greyhounds.
Now, Murillo, itatawid ang bola para sa UNC Greyhounds. Passes to Calo. Calo, naghahanap ng mapapasahan. Fernandez will try to get inside. Masinas, no good.
Rebounded by Arenzana. Balane taking his time, communicating with his teammates. Passes to Realo. Realo, binigay ang bola kay Arenzana. Sunod-sunod na offensive rebounds, pero nakuha yan.
Now Calo for a fast break. What a shot from Calo. That is another 2 points for UNC Greyhounds. 46-54.
Now Borromeo. But it's a turnover.
Now, ball possession ng UNC Greyhounds. Masinas passes to Murillo. Murillo itatawid ang bola para sa UNC Greyhounds. Masinas naghahanap ng mapapasahan to Fernandez. Murillo tries for a long shot. No good.
Now, ball possession will go on the side of the NCF Tigers. Guades to inbound. Guades. Passes to Nawada. Nawada communicating with his teammates. Now Palahe. Wada communicating with Arinsana. That's good. Now, here's an update on the side of the NCF Tigers. We have here our courtside reporter, Angel. Angel, take it away.
Kyla and Jill, fourth quarter is in addition, the Tigers are overflowing with advice from Coach Brian. This fourth quarter, Coach Brian is directing the team to transition in 1-2-2 half-court defense. He advised that if an opening is not immediately visible, they should drop back to maintain defensive integrity. On the offensive end, if the ball is caught without an immediate passing option, they're encouraged to push for a fast break and always aim to close the gap defensively when possible. When driving, if no passing lane is available, they should look to attack the basket aggressively, noting that it is important to refrain from overhelping, maintaining disciplined rotation with Coach Bryce Strong. Optimism and reminder, will the Tigers be able to get the win for this elimination round? I'll be back for more. Back to you guys.
For that update on the side of the NCF Tigers.
Now back to the ball game. UNC Greyhounds ball possession, Batchancela to Taugan. Ball possession pa rin ng UNC Greyhounds. Now 14 seconds to shoot para sa UNC Greyhounds. To hear from the side of the Greyhounds, we have our courtside reporter, Amanda. Ano nga atin dyan?
Thank you so much, Kyla and Jill. Last stretch for our last game this afternoon. The UNC Greyhounds are keeping their focus to bounce back, especially this fourth quarter. The red team performed their adjusted defensive game plan, but Coach Migu wants more pressure and consistency in their 1-2-2 setup. He added that if there is an opportunity, then immediately give the ball. During the huddle, Coach Migu said that leave the big mans inside the paint and let the players focus on their individual roles. After the defeat last week, the Greyhounds will give their best and wise defensive game plan against the NCF Tigers to bounce back for the 7th week of BUCAL Season 7. Hahabol, that was the last word shouted by the players during the huddle, showing their eagerness to bring pride to the UNC community. Yan lang mga updates mula dito, and let's see on the 7th week of BUCAL Season 7 who will advance in this elimination round. Laban yan sa NCF Tigers and UNC Greyhounds. This is Amanda reporting only here in BUCAL Season 7. Be the inspiration. Balik sa inyo, Jill and Kyla.
So much, Amanda, for that update on the side of the UNC Greyhounds. Now, NCF basketball.
Ball possession ng UNC Greyhounds here. Taugan to inbound the ball. Chancela looking for his teammates. Passes to Taugan. Now Legaspe will try for 3. No good. Quickly recovered by Batchancela. Batchancela to Masinas. Yes! That is a fantastic 2 points from Masinas.
What a shot! What a game! Napakaganda at napakainit ng laban po dito sa loob ng Ateneo Gymnasium. 6 minutes and 25 seconds remaining on our final quarter. Let's see kung ano ang magiging strategy ng both team. For the UNC Greyhounds, ano kaya ang magiging strategy ni Coach Miggy para magtuloy-tuloy ang kanilang momentum? Dito naman sa side ng NCF Tigers, let's see kung ano ang kanilang gagawing pagbawi dahil nakahabol dito ang UNC Greyhounds.
Only 4-point lead for the Tigers. So the Greyhounds was able to lower down the lead of the Tigers. So gumagana yung naging changes ni Coach Miggy nung nakaraang timeout. Now, on the side of Tigers, that put them in an emergency situation now. Kailangan na nilang i-strengthen ang depensa to stop the Greyhounds from scoring. On the side of Greyhounds, they also need to strengthen their defense to stop the Tigers from scoring and palawakin o pataasin pa yung lead netong Tigers. Now we have Batyansela, Taugan, Masinas, Gianan, and Legazpi inside the court for the Greyhounds.
Now, NCF basketball. Arenzana to Guades. Guades for that long three. No good. Andyan, si Palahe. Easy 2 points for Palahe for that rebound. And he will be given a free throw opportunity. Now, Joseph Palahe on the free throw line. Good on his first attempt.
Now, ball possession ng UNC Greyhounds. Batyansela passes to Taugan. Now Taugan tries to get inside for a jumper. Yes! That's a fantastic 2-point from Taugan. Plus counted. May isang free throw opportunity itong si Kevin Taugan para sa UNC Greyhounds sa free throw line.
Now, NCF basketball. A steal.
What a steal from Batyansela. However, it was recovered by Palahe. Now, may nangyaring brawl inside the court. But turnover sa NCF Tigers.
NCF Tigers, Nawada. To Guades. Guades taking his time, communicating with his teammates. Andyan sila Bandero. Passes to Catamora. And a turnover on the side of the NCF Tigers. Now UNC basketball, Batyansela heavily guarded here.
Now, Legazpi handling the ball for UNC. Taugan. That was a traveling violation for Kevin Taugan.
Now, NCF basketball. Guades. Catamora. Guades nagmamadali. Overpass.
Now, Legazpi nagdadala ng bola for UNC. Passes to Masinas. Turnover to NCF Tigers.
Automatically, it's a turnover. Now, UNC basketball. Sinas. Ball possession pa rin po ng UNC Greyhounds.
Ball possession ng UNC Greyhounds. Kevin Taugan handling that ball. What a shot from Kevin Taugan.
Ganda nun. Now, NCF basketball. Guades, heavily guarded by Chancela. Passes to Nuwada. Nuwada looking for his teammate. Andyan si Borromeo. A whistle was gold. Nasa penalty situation na po itong UNC Greyhounds. Borromeo will go on the free throw line. Good on his first attempt.
Medyo nagkakainitan na ang dalawang koponan inside the court. We only have 3 minutes and 58 seconds remaining on the clock.
1 out of 2 for Borromeo.
Stepping violation for Nuwada. Now, ball possession na para sa UNC Greyhounds. But Chancela dadala ng bola para sa UNC. Passes to Legaspi. Legaspi tries. Passes to Gyanan. Gyanan for an outshot shoot. No good. Recovered by Legaspi. To Masinas. What a jumper from Masinas.
Now, 2 puntos na lang po ang hinahabol ng UNC Greyhounds. Nuwada nagmamadali, heavily guarded by Masinas. Rebound. Sunod-sunod na offensive rebound, and that's good for Palahe.
Now, Chancela nagmamadali. Foul was called for Joseph Palahe. Now,
substitution. Arenzana will go in.
ball possession pa rin ng UNC Greyhounds. Taugan to inbound the ball. Passes to Gyanan, but Chancela. Legaspi tries for 3, no good. Quickly recovered by Masinas. Masinas tries for a jumper.
Rebounded
No
by
good.
Palahe. Now, Nuwada taking his time. Heavily guarded here by Chancela. Ganap ng kakampi, pero two-point opportunity dito sa koponan ng NCF Tigers. Nuwada will go on the free throw line.
Both teams has been working so hard now para maipanalo itong laban to. And medyo nagkakainitan na ang dalawang koponan inside the court. Let's see what will happen. We only have 2 minutes and 28 seconds left of the clock. 65-60 in favor of NCF Tigers.
Good on first attempt.
Pasalamatan naman po natin, partner, ang ating mga sponsors for BUCAL Season 7. We have HJP Pawn Shop, Ngo & Sons, Elise Sportswear, and Honorable Nathaniel Odocado. Maraming salamat po sa inyong suporta dito lamang sa BUCAL Season 7. Now, back to the ball game.
Now, NCF basketball. Guades. To Palahe taking his time.
Steal by Masinas. Masinas. That's a 2-point basket for Masinas and a free throw opportunity. Foul was called for NCF Tigers. 4-point lead. We only have 1 minute and 56 seconds left on the clock. Masinas on the free throw line. And
now NCF basketball, Guades to inbound. Eager na eager itong UNC Greyhounds. Napakaganda ng kanilang depensa. Kaya naman nakakakomit ng back-to-back turnovers itong NCF Tigers. Now, Guades to inbound. Passes to Borromeo. Borromeo heavily guarded here. Borromeo to Arenzana na bitawan. Sayang.
ball possession na ng UNC Greyhounds. Batchancela ang magtatawid ng bola para sa UNC Greyhounds. Heavily guarded by Guades. Now there's a brawl. Arenzana. Foul was called for Batchancela here. Ball possession na ng NCF Tigers.
Both team are in the penalty situation. 1 minute and 33 seconds remaining. Now Arenzana for the NCF Tigers will go on the free throw line. Pasalamatan muna natin ang ating mga sponsors. We have here HEP Pawn Shop, Ngoy & Sons, Elite Sportswear, and Honorable Nathaniel Odocado. Maraming salamat po sa inyong suporta. Now, Arenzana. Good on that.
Now, ball possession ng UNC Greyhounds. Tauga nagdadala ng bola para sa UNC. Guarded by Guades. And a foul was called for NCF Tigers. Now Kevin Taugan will have a 2-point opportunity for the UNC Greyhounds. He was able to get that basket from the first attempt. Now for the second and last attempt, Kevin Taugan. And that is 2 out of 2 for Kevin Taugan.
Now, NCF basketball, Guades to inbound. 1 minute and 21 seconds remaining. Looking for his teammate. Nandyan si Palahe. Palahe, heavily guarded by Gianan. Back to Nuwada. Nuwada heavily guarded here. Kahanap ng mapapasahan. And a foul. A pushing foul was called dito sa koponan ng UNC Greyhounds. Nuwada will have a free throw opportunity. No good on its first attempt. 1 minute and 2 seconds sa ating oras. Wala pa rin.
Now, ball possession, Kevin Taugan of UNC Greyhounds. Passes to Gianan, Taugan. Rebounded by Seth Palahe. Nagkakagulo sa loob ng court between Taugan and Salpalahe.
That's good. Pero medyo
There will be a
nagkaroon
review.
ng komosyon kaya magkakaroon tayo ng review dito.
Yes.
Let's
And
see
that
kung-
is between Joseph Palahe and Kevin Taugan of UNC Greyhounds. We only have 45 seconds left on the clock for this game. 68-65 in favor of NCF Tigers.
Yan. Mag-shoutout muna tayo sa ating mga live viewers. We have here JD Nuarin, Nino Mendoza, JR Moneda, Dadago, Melvin Tolod, Tina Bernadette, and Janelle Ira Lumitaw. Good on that for Palahe. 43 seconds remaining on our time.
Ball possession ng UNC Greyhounds. Calo dadala ng bola. Trying to find his teammates. Now, turnover to NCF Tigers.
NCF Tigers, Borromeo taking his time. Lima po ang kalamangan nitong NCF Tigers. 23.22 seconds remaining sa ating oras.
Gianan, no good. Quickly recovered by Legazpi. Passes to Calo. Calo passes to Gianan. Still by Nuwada.
6 seconds remaining sa ating oras. Partner, nakikita ko na ang kasiyahan ng NCF community
5-point
for this
lead
game.
para sa NCF. Now, let's see if the UNC Greyhounds will be able to bounce back. They have 6 seconds left on the clock. Now, Masinas passes to Calo. Calo to Gianan. And a steal from Guades. And that concludes the game for today. UNC Greyhounds versus NCF Tigers, 72-65 in favor of NCF Tigers. What a game today, partner. We will be back for the player of the game. dito lamang yan sa BUCAL Season 7, Be the Inspiration.
of emergency and disasters.
Making them excellent communicators of safety and security, competent crime and incident report writers, skilled investigators, and well-disciplined student aiming for national standards. Pioneering in EOD and K-9 training in the country, the only school to have immersion program at National Police Training Institute, Region 5, University of Nueva Cáceres. College of Criminal Justice Education now offers Bachelor of Forensic Science, first in BUCAL.
Welcome to Universidad de Santa Isabel, a place where excellence meets service. Here at USI, we empower our students with knowledge and skills and inspire to make a difference. Begin your journey to excellence and service with us.
What sets us apart? We are trained to offer a practical approach to patient care, delivering globally ready healthcare education. We are immersed in related learning experiences in government and private institutions. With the BUCAL Medical Center serving as a base hospital, it gives us the opportunity to learn from a DOH-retained tertiary hospital with highly competent staff and world-class facilities. We serve people with excellence and compassion. That is why we choose a partner with the same mission. Ateneo de Naga University, the only PASCO Level 3 re-accredited nursing program in BUCAL. We are equipped with skill-specific competencies for each year level that serve as a good foundation and a springboard to the next level. Produced the first Top 1 nursing licensure examination top-notcher in the BUCAL region on its 6th year and producing top-notchers since then. In partnership with the local government unit of Miloor, the students impart health teaching sessions and other activities beneficial to the community of barangays Flor-de-Lis and Balagbag as part of their community exposure and formation. Ateneo College of Nursing underscores global readiness by partnering with institutions such as Chunhei College of Health Sciences, developing academic and educational cooperation, run by faculty members with specializations and skill proficiency. Academic excellence is guaranteed in synergy with immersive facilities and advanced classroom instruction. Ateneo College of Nursing, holistic education in action. We choose to be Ignatian.
What an exemplary performance coming from the Naga College Foundation Tigers. At nakuha na nga nila ang kanilang unang panalo for this season. Our best player of the game is brought to you by Kong Tulong. Our best player of the game is jersey number 88 with 16 points, 16 rebounds, 1 steals, and none other than Joseph Palahe. Joseph, how does it feel na ito ang inyong pinakaunang panalo for BUCAL Season 7?
Masaya po kasi galing po kami sa dalawang talo and pinagandaan po talaga namin tong larong to. Ayun. Yun lang.
And of course, Joseph, since I saw your eagerness a while ago inside the court, alam kong gustong-gusto nyong manalo. Ano ba yung mindset mo a while ago para makuha talaga itong panalong ito against the UNC Greyhounds?
Ako po, linaro ko lang po yung laro ko din. Nagtiwala lang po ako sa teammates ko and sa sistema po ng coach namin and lahat po kami nagtulong-tulong para sa panalo na to.
And of course, Joseph, since napakahalaga ng mga bilin ng coaches, ano ba yung pinakatumatak sa'yo na bilin ni Coach Dante, ni Coach Brian, ni Coach Joshua na nakatulong sa'yo para sa laban na ito?
Sa akin, yung mga sinabi sa akin na natatandaan ko, yung kay sabi ni Coach Brian na kasi lagi kaming nadadali sa huli eh. Yun yung parang wag bibitaw sa huli, yun lang talaga.
Yan, talagang hindi ka bumitaw at ikaw ang ating best player of the game. Dahil naman ikaw ang ating best player of the game, batiin mo na ang mga gusto mong batiin.
Binabati ko si unang-unang Panginoon, then si Pres Mario and sa basketball community NCF po. And kay Sir Jot po na birthday ngayon. Happy birthday po Sir Jot. And sa family ko po na laging nakasuportahin sa mga kuya ko po. Yun lang.
Thank you so much and congratulations. There you have it. That is our best player of the game. Jersey number 88, Joseph Palahe. Magbabalik po kami after our short break.
Shout out to si Silda Dulo. What's happened?
And that concludes the game for today. Congratulations to the NCF Tigers and UNC Greyhounds for giving us an exciting and thrilling evening here at Ateneo de Naga University Gymnasium. Ito po ang inyong courtside commentator for today, Jillian Magacha, together with me, my good friend,
Kayla Kasuya. This is BUCAL Season 7.
Be the inspiration.